right, guys, so we got some pretty crazy updates for our Baltimore Ravens, as the Ravens are sitting 6-6, sitting in the number one spot in the AFC North after the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Buffalo Bills. The Bills ran over 200 yards, had a heyday on the Pittsburgh defense. We got a key wide receiver that was just released by the Vikings, and the Ravens just hosted a free agent running back on a visit. We're also going to look at the stakes of the upcoming game with the Pittsburgh Steelers as it pertains to the AFC North odds, what it would look like for the Ravens if they won one of their next two matchups with the Steelers, both of them. We're also going to break down some injury updates, some key players, some key veterans, starters coming back on the Ravens defense. That's going to give the Ravens an even bigger boost. We got all that and much more. So welcome into another episode of Ravens Reports. It's your guy Noah here with For the Flock. As always, bringing you guys our top 5 news reports and storylines coming out of our Baltimore Ravens today. Just wanted to come on here with a quick update video for you guys because, man, we are in it, man. It's officially December. December football is here. John Harbaugh at number 1, he talks about, hey, we started 1-5, and the goal on, after the first third of the season when we were at 1-5, the goal was to get ourselves in position to be able to fight for the AFC North. And hey, the Ravens are in the driver's seat right now. They are full control. They determine their own destiny right now, starting with the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday in Baltimore. Here's what John had to say.
The players have been away. We worked on Friday, had a full day on Friday with the players, and then throughout the weekend, different things that we're working on as coaches. But all focused now on the Steelers coming up, and I think we step back and look at it. After the first third of the season, our goal was to fight our way, play our way back into contention and position to compete for the AFC North Championship, and we've done that. So here we are in the last third of the season with that objective and that challenge in front of us to go win the AFC North, which starts on Sunday. So that's where we're at, and that's what our focus will be.
At number 2, we got to take a look at the implications of this upcoming game with the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, so we know Aaron Rodgers is back. The Ravens have not seen Aaron Rodgers yet in the, black and gold. I can't wait to see that. I think the Ravens defense is going to give him a lot of frustration. I think they're going to hit him. I think they're going to hit him a lot. And I think the Ravens are going to be able to shut down the run game that they rely on a lot in Pittsburgh. The question is what can the Ravens get done on offense, right, against this Pittsburgh defense? But first, let's talk about this upcoming matchup, all right? So if the Ravens win their next 2 games against the Pittsburgh Steelers, keep in mind the Ravens won their last 2 matchups against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The last time they saw them was in the playoffs. So Steelers probably got quite the bad taste in their mouth. They haven't had any revenge opportunities since they got bounced in the playoffs. They got ran all over. Twice, actually. December 21st, around this time, man, the Ravens and Steelers, Ravens won 34-17. Lamar Jackson was 15 of 23, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns, a 115 passer rating. Derrick Henry had 24 carries for 162 yards. Then, a few weeks later in the playoffs, the Ravens won 28-14. Lamar was 16 of 21, 175, 2 touchdowns, and a 132 passer rating. Again, Derrick Henry having a field day, 26 carries, 186 yards, and 2 touchdowns, averaging 7.2 a pop. So the formula is pretty clear against the Steelers. The last few times we've had success, Derrick Henry has had over 20 carries and went well over 150 yards. And so I expect Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell to get quite a dosage of carries. But the big thing also is the Pittsburgh pass defense isn't great. We'll talk about that here in a minute, but with these odds, with this upcoming matchups against the Pittsburgh Steelers, if you win twice, you have a 94% chance of winning the division. If you split with Pittsburgh, you have a 56% chance of winning the division. And if you lose twice against Pittsburgh, that plummets to only 2%. So you got to win one of these games, but you're shooting for both. If you win both of the games against the Pittsburgh Steelers, you're winning the AFC North, no doubt about it. So I want to give a huge thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. As someone who runs a NFL Baltimore Ravens YouTube channel, self-employed, all the different subscriptions we have to watch the games, you got to have something for Thursday Night Football and Sunday, all the different things, right? It's really important to be able to keep track of all the different subscriptions, keep track of my budgeting. So this is where Rocket Money is absolutely awesome. Rocket Money is a all-in-one personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower bills, and just manage your money better. I really like how it combines all the different finances. It shows me my checking balance, my card balance, savings, and it shows me how much I've spent this month. It breaks it down into categories. It even shows me upcoming and reoccurring payments and subscriptions, and will help you be able to cancel stuff that you don't want anymore. So I really enjoy it. And a lot of you guys have already tried it out. We've actually had Rocket Money sponsor a few of the videos. I know some of you guys have already downloaded the app. So to save more, spend less, and join over 10 million members using Rocket Money today, go to rocketmoney.com/flock or click the link in the description to get started for free. They came through and hooked it up for you guys so you can get started for free. You can also get started by checking out the QR code that we have on the screen. Again, huge thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. At number 3, before we talk about injury updates and some players that the Ravens could be looking at in free agency, I want to talk about this Pittsburgh Steelers defense, 28th against the pass. All right. So they're not good. They're not good this year against the pass. And they're 16th, about middle of the pack, against the run. They were missing Derek Harmon, their rookie defensive tackle, against the Buffalo Bills, and the Buffalo Bills ran wild. I don't know if Harmon will be back, but if he is back, it'll make a big difference in their run defense. Also, they are 20th in points per game. So it's not your typical Pittsburgh Steelers, defense, steel curtain, right? They're not playing like that. In fact, against the Buffalo Bills, the Bills ran the ball 51 times for 249 yards, averaging 4.9 a pop and a touchdown. Josh Allen didn't have to do much. He was only 15 of 23, 123 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. 70 QBR, 70 passer rating. Keep in mind the Bills were absent their 2 starting tackles. Pittsburgh Steelers defense not playing great. Patrick Queen has missed a lot of tackles. Derek Harmon is out. Cameron Hayward's good. He's getting older. Their depth is being tested along their defensive front. Interestingly enough, they also moved Jalen Ramsey, their star cornerback they traded for. They moved him to safety. So right now, their top corners are James Pierre and Joey Porter Jr. And they got Duggar, who's been playing really well, and they got Ramsey at the safety position. So I'm excited. I think the Ravens match up pretty well. I think they're going to be able to run the ball with Derrick Henry, Patrick Ricard. Lamar Jackson, I think, will be able to find some open targets, whether that's Rashad Bateman or Zay Flowers against some of these corners against the 28th, ranked pass defense. At number 4, the Ravens just hosted a free agent running back, formerly of the Cardinals, Jonathan Ward. Justice Hill is, John Harbaugh said he's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks. Rasheen Ali actually got more snaps than Keaton Mitchell on Derrick Henry, which is super weird. But I want to see Keaton Mitchell continue to get more carries. He doesn't get enough touches in a game. He needs to get more screens, more one-on-one opportunities on wheel routes and stuff against linebackers. Man, he's a mismatch problem. He needs to get more carries. Derrick Henry, man, didn't get a carry in the second quarter. I want to see the Ravens test the Steelers' run defense like the Bills did when they ran for 250 yards. Another guy that, was linked to the Ravens, people have said some things about Adam Thielen, who they're releasing for Thielen to be able to get some more opportunities, some more playing time of the Vikings. I'm just going to say it out loud. No, not interested, man. I already want to see Rashad Bateman get more targets and get more involved and more part of the game planning. I want to see D-Hop get more targets. D-Hop, every time he gets a target, makes a great catch or a great conversion. And then Zay Flowers needs to get fed as well. Likely and Andrews are awesome and need fed as well. So I'm not interested in Adam Thielen. I know Tez Walker, he's a speedster that gets separation. Tylan Wallace always makes the most of his opportunities. So just not interested in Adam Thielen unless we were to have a major injury at one of the wide receiver position spots. But just my take on it. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments section below. But at number 5, some injury updates. Like we said, Justice Hill will be out 3 to 4 weeks. But great news. Tavius Robinson and Ardarius Washington both have a great chance of practicing this week. Tavius Robinson, one of our physical, he was a starter. You know, he was actually one of the sack leaders for the Ravens before he got hurt. High effort guy, big physical, edge shedding defender, right? Great against the run. He sets the tone, plays like a Raven, and he has a high motor in those pass rush situations. So Tavius Robinson will definitely be a welcomed sight in an edge room that hasn't had a lot of consistency and depth. Right now, our top 2 guys playing the best football is Mike Green and Draymond Jones playing really good. Cal Van Noy's playing solid. But then Tavius Robinson as that 4th guy makes that position that much stronger. And then Ardarius Washington, every time he's on the field, whether he's a nickel or a starting safety, just makes plays, flies around, throws his body around, very instinctive, tackles hard, forces fumbles. Man, I love Ardarius Washington. He brings a swagger and an energy to the defense as well. So great news for the Ravens. All right. Remaining strength of schedule for the Ravens and the Steelers down the stretch. The Ravens have the 11th hardest. Steelers have the 13th hardest. They play each other. So that's really what it comes down to. Bengals have the 20th. A lot of the media is trying to push the Bengals winning the division. They're 2 games behind. They still have to play the Ravens again. And they have some other tough matchups. I think this division comes down to Ravens or Steelers, and I'm leaning towards the Ravens. Obviously a little biased, man. But let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. I wanted to come with a quick update video for you guys, man. Thanks for tuning in. Smash the like button if you got any value out of today's content, man. I love you guys. Appreciate y'all, and we'll see you in the next video.
When he wasn't looking, he ran me over.